Miss Kimishima, you were wonderful at the piano competitions the other day. Thank you very much. Miss Kimishima, your performance the other day was very good. I'm so glad to hear that. It was worth all the practice. Miss Kimishima! Miss Kimishima!
Her name is Kyoko Kimishima, a sophomore in high school. She is the daughter of the president of the Kimishima Group, a huge conglomerate. She is perfect, who is really good in both in academics and sports. She is admired by all the students in our school.
Miss Kimishima, you have a fiancé, don't you?
I, Haruichi Hiraga, am her fiancé, but
What do you think of your future husband?
I want to hear that too.
How do I feel? I don't really care about him.
You mean you don't particularly adore him?
He and I? Of course not. He and I are only getting married as a political ploy to strengthen the ties between our families. There is no way I have any feelings for him, much less any affection for him.
Oh no. I guess she doesn't like me. The Hiraga and Kimishima families had been rivals. However, due to the recent recession, their business has fallen, and they will fall together if things continue as they are. So, our parents decided to put everything behind them by marrying off their children, and joined hands for the further development of the two families. Well, that's how she and I ended up in a political marriage. I heard that. I heard your relationship with Kyoko-chan hasn't been so good. We've been rivals up until now. It's impossible for us to get along with each other out of the blue. I am sure that Kyoko-san hates me because she is forced to marry someone she hasn't been getting along with. Indeed. Kyoko-san, I was wondering if you would like to go on a date this weekend.
I have a lesson this weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, how about that next weekend?
I can't do the next one, nor the one after that, nor the one after that, nor the one after that.
Why not?
I have piano, calligraphy, piano, and tea ceremony lessons.
Oh, I see. She is very indifferent like this. I assumed that she was saying that she didn't want to go on a date with me. Why don't you do something about that? This is the engagement you want, right? As a matter of fact, my father did not force me into this marriage. He told me that if I didn't want to, I could refuse. But I agreed. Because I was in love with Kyoko Kimishima. Kyoko-san and I first met at a matchmaking when we were still in elementary school. I fell in love with her at first sight. I wanted to get to know her, but I didn't know what to do. I asked her out on dates, but she was so distant. I talked to her, but she was cold. And to top it all off, she told me that she had no romantic feelings for me at all. Well, anyway, hang in there. At least, if they haven't broken off the engagement, then they must not hate you that much. I hope so. I don't know how to get along with her. Then, one day,
Use this and put me under hypnosis so that I'll fall in love with you.
what? Kyoko-san asked me to use a hypnosis app on her.
I hear it's really popular in my class these days.
Hypnosis app?
Yes.
You want me to use this on you?
Yes.
Why?
Considering the future, it would be better to show that you and I are getting along well with each other, wouldn't it? However, it is very difficult to be friendly with someone you don't like.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I'm fine. I'm fine. So?
So, use the hypnosis app to hypnotize me into liking you. That way, even if I don't like you, I can still get along with you, right? Anyway, I think it would be good for both of our families to show that we are getting along like that.
I see. But people around us know it's a political marriage, so there's no need to show that we like each other.
Of course! We need to, of course!
Oh, okay. She's a bit scary. I've never seen Kyoko-san with such a demanding attitude. It must mean that this is important for her, right? But does a hypnosis app really work?
Yes, it does.
But
It works!
I understand. I'll do it. I'm afraid if I don't say yes, she would be really mad.
I did it! Now I can make out with Haruichi-san!
Did you just say something?
Yes, I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah? And so, I was to hypnotize Kyoko-san. Even though Kyoko-san asked me to do it, I still don't want to twist her mind. I want her to fall in love with me by my own strength. This is my will. In the first place, hypnosis apps are so shady. Yeah, okay, let's just pretend that I put her under hypnosis. I'll just say that hypnosis app isn't reliable.
What did you say?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Well then, let's get started. You'll fall in love with me. You're going to fall in love with me. How about it? Do you like me now? Well, I don't think it worked. Oh? Kyoko-san! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
I like you.
What?
I like you.
Huh? What? What?
Haruichi-san, go ah!
After that, Kyoko-san changed her attitude from her previous one and started to be clingy to me.
Haruichi-san, go ah! Or perhaps you'd like a mouth-to-mouth?
Mouth to mouth? By all means, please! Ha! That was close! I almost let my desire slip.
No, you did say it out loud. You said please by all means.
Oops! I let it slip out!
If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
That is a very tempting proposition. Oh, calm down, calm down! Kyoko-san, what the heck is wrong with you? You don't usually do this, do you?
I can't help it. I'm under hypnosis.
Huh?
I like you so much I can't help it.
Huh?
When I look at you, I can't stop my heart from pounding.
What?
It's also confusing. I love you. I like you more than anyone or anything else.
But I didn't hypnotize you. Or maybe I did by mistake. No, that's impossible. I didn't even activate the hypnosis app in the first place. So, there is no way she could have been hypnotized. What is really going on?
Look, Miss Kimishima and Mr. Hiraga are.
They're so close together. They must be so much in love.
Kyoko-san? I'm a little embarrassed. May I ask you to step away?
I'm under hypnosis, so I can't do it by my own will.
Of course, you can.
No, I'm under hypnosis, so I can't do that.
And so, it goes on like this every hour of the day. On the one hand, I was happy. But on the other hand, I was more puzzled. At any rate, I tried this suggestion, just in case I had accidentally put her under hypnosis. I think it would be better to release the hypnosis. What do you think?
No.
What? No, but I don't think we should leave you like this.
No.
Well, I can feel you're determined.
I definitely don't want that.
Ah!
Here.
Ah! My phone!
You can file a claim later. I'll pay you back.
You don't want to be released that badly?
No! Come on, Haruichi-san. Get closer. Let's make out more.
The only time I can be alone from Kyoko-san is when I am in the bathroom. Lately, she comes to stay at my house and sleeps with me. My parents don't say anything about us sleeping together because we are engaged. And there is nothing wrong with being close to each other. I mean, that's not the point. I'm sure I didn't hypnotize her. I tried to release the hypnosis secretly, but there was no change. So I'm sure of it. That Kyoko-san is just pretending. There is no doubt about that. But if so, why is she acting like that? I thought about it a lot. Kyoko-san is forcing herself for the sake of a political marriage, isn't she? I came to that conclusion. I think that's what she meant. That she couldn't marry me unless she pretended to be hypnotized. In fact, Kyoko-san seemed to hate me. She's always been cold to me. She hates me, but we have to have a political marriage. But because she can't stand to be with me, she doesn't want to marry me. So, she pretends to be hypnotized and tries to force me to like her. Haha, I know now.
Excuse me, Haruichi-san? It's been quite a long time. Perhaps you're not feeling well?
She even came to the bathroom at last. No, I'm fine. I have something more important to tell you, Kyoko-san.
What is it? Did you flush the toilet?
Let's break off the engagement.
You have to flush the toilet.
Huh? The toilet is more important than that?
Huh? Did you say something about konjac? How did you know that the konjac in a refrigerator was expired?
Break off the engagement, huh?
Break off the engagement?
Thank God. This time you got my message.
Why did you want that?
Don't worry. I know exactly how you feel. I won't force you anymore.
No, you don't understand it at all.
You don't need to tell me everything. I know how you feel.
You don't understand at all. I mean, you say you're doing it for me, but really, you just don't want to marry me, do you, Haruichi-san?
Of course I do. I love you, Kyoko-san.
What?
Anyway, I'll tell your father about it. Don't worry.
Wait a minute.
What? My daughter hates you? Of course not. What? As a result of going to talk to Kyoko's father, I was told such a thing. Kyoko loves you so much, Haruichi-kun. She fell in love with you at first sight when she met you at the matchmaking when you were still in elementary school. What?
Oh, father!
Haruichi-kun and Kyoko's marriage is indeed a marriage with a political agenda, but I and Haruichi-kun's parents also care and wish for their child's happiness. So, if they did not agree to the marriage, I was not going to have this political marriage in the first place. Meaning? This marriage is only possible because Kyoko wants to marry you, Haruichi-kun. That's why it's impossible for her to hate you.
Oh no!
I didn't know that. Kyoko-san loves me too? Why didn't you tell me? I thought you didn't like me. You always turn me down when I ask you out on dates.
That's because I really have lessons to learn.
But you were always so distant. You were cold to me.
That's because no matter how much I adore you, it's meaningless if Haruichi-san doesn't.
What?
No matter how much I adore you, if Haruichi-san doesn't adore me, then I'll be just one-sidedly imposing this feeling on you. That's why I really held back from getting attached to you or holding your hand.
Why? I love you, Kyoko-san.
You never told me.
You didn't tell me either.
You just said it.
I just said it. Why were you pretending to be hypnotized?
I was about to explode with feelings for you. So, I wondered if there was something I could do. I needed a cause for flirting with you in public. Even if you don't like me, I wanted a good reason to make out with you.
So, that's why you were pretending to be hypnotized. If I said it was because I was under hypnosis, I could make excuses for sticking around. So that's why you were resisting to release the hypnosis so much. Then, you don't need to do that anymore, do you?
Huh?
Well, we're in love with each other.
Haruichi-san.
I love you, Kyoko-san.
Yes, I've always been in love with you, Haruichi-san.
Just like this, we were able to tell each other our feelings. Don't forget that I'm here. Bonus. Do you think this hypnosis app actually works?
Yes, it does. After all, the Kimishima group put all of its energy into making this app.
Don't put all your efforts into something weird.
What do you mean by weird? I was desperate. I was desperate to make out with you.
Then I guess it would be a shame not to use it. Do you want to use it?
Since when did you think you weren't using it?
Huh? What? When did I get hypnotized? What? I'm a little scared. Your smile. Hey, you didn't hypnotize me, are you? Hey, Kyoko-san! Say something!